Hey guys, how you guys doing? Make sure this I'm not blowing out anybody's eardrums again. Does this mic sound okay to you guys, or is it too loud? Testing, testing. Oh yeah, there's been a lot going on. This is nuts. Hey there, Tony. How you doing? Is this mic sounding okay? Is it too loud, guys? Hey there, Diane Porter. How you doing? Jacqueline. Okay, great, great, great. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I wanted to see also if because I know yesterday people were missing the notifications, and hopefully that's not happening today. Because I did notice the analytics were way off, way, way, way off. So if they're trying to keep you from spreading the word, you're doing good. Hey, Jen, Rose, Amy, how you doing? Cindy, Mila, uh, AG, I can't really see. How you doing? Lisa. Yeah, it's getting hard. It's getting hard. It's getting harder to be on here comfortable. I got until the 20th where one of my strikes will be removed, and they're still not releasing uh, my income from YouTube, and I don't know why. It's just they're doing the same thing. Hey, Jr., how you doing? Yeah, so yeah, I hope you like your little wrench there, Jr. But yeah, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. So so we've been hearing about these guys right here, these characters on this screen, and it's amazing what they're going with actually what they're doing. Oh, you're very welcome, Cindy. Very welcome. Yeah, I'm just I try I just try my best, and just trying to do what I could do, and sometimes it just gets a little bit overwhelming. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going. And yes, exactly, exactly. And this is one of our team on our channel here. Uh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey Jr, you're gonna feel the strength. But yeah, there's been one of our team members over here and subscribe to the channel. I believe it was Davina, or yeah, hopefully I said it right. But she had let us know early this morning that they weren't going to be wearing their uniforms at the funeral of Prince Philip, and and it's just kind of strange. They don't want to wear their uniforms because they don't want to hurt Harry's feelings. And it's just kind of strange. Why wouldn't you want to wear your best outfit? Especially to a funeral. It makes no sense. Especially at a funeral, everybody wants to wear their best. Especially if you're in the military, or you have your uniform, looking sharp. You want to wear that. Let them know what's going on. Hey there, Irma. Hey there, Aggie. How you doing, Lisa? So of course you would want to wear your best outfit, especially your military outfit, especially if Prince Philip was pretty much in the let's say uniform military, traditional military uniforms. So of course they're not gonna wear it. We all know that they haven't been at their main place of residence for quite some time. They haven't been there. So if they haven't been there in quite some time, they've been staying at we'll just say one of the little cottages, on their property there. And if you're not wearing you're not going to be able to wear, or you're not going to wear your military outfit. That much, I mean, to me, you've been stripped. You've been stripped, and we all know that when Harry left, when Harry decided to leave almost a year ago, they stripped him of all his medals. So, that's all we could say is that they've been stripped of their outfits. They're no longer able to wear them. So yeah, so that's just just something that's going on. I'm not sure who she's saying who cares to, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So they're pretty much just being stripped. They're not allowed. That's what's going on in my head. Is that something is happening uh, in the books? Something's definitely going on in the books. So, yeah, it's strange. It's strange times. It's strange, very strange times. So I just want to just to just share that, and you know what, and not basically because of what's going on here, with this situation, but I do have a feeling. I do have a feeling, and I'm not saying that I'm 100% right or anything, but I do have a feeling that people are going to be waking up. People are going to be I don't know, something. They're going to be more open eye. So if anybody that you tried to explain something to before, and they never wanted to hear it, and we'll just say that now they're asking questions, just leave a comment in this video if somebody had somebody that never wanted to hear it before is actually asking questions now. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on, definitely and we can see it. Hey Brian, how you doing? Hey Jan. Yeah, so yeah, it's a lot of eggshells, a lot of eggshells, and I only got until what four more days, and I'll be a little bit better, and still on these on talking about the family here, and just because they're not going to be wearing their military uniforms, it's also weird that they say that these two brothers, they're actually not going to be walking. Usually they walk side by side, but they will not be walking side by side this time. They will not be walking side by side. So, so I feel a little bit of a tension going on there. There's something going on with those brothers. Possibly an argument, possibly hiding something. I don't know, but they definitely is something going on. Especially if they're not going to be walking next to each other, and especially not wearing their military outfits there. So they're actually saying that what's his their cousin is going to be walking in between them as they go to the funeral of Prince Philip. So definitely definitely something's going on there. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I really do have a feeling, just like Davina was saying, that they cannot no longer wear their military outfits. So yeah, it's something else. It's something else, and I kind of have a feeling, because this is going to be broadcast. I'm guessing it's going to be broadcast, and I'm just curious on what else we're going to notice here at this funeral. We're going to notice anything else in the back. We're going to notice anything going on here, and I'm pretty sure we're going to notice something else that's really going to stand out. either with the, I'm not going to call him a prince, but we'll just call him a Charles. But there's definitely something going on, and it's just strange. I mean, when you put all this together, and especially that they're not staying at their main house, I'll just call it. Uh, Something's definitely going on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Stasi. Yeah, there's. I mean, a lot of people are upset. A lot of people, they really don't think that anything's happening. But believe me, it's definitely happening. The CEO of Toshiba resigned. He resigned. I noticed that I can't quite remember the names, but there was quite a few hospitals uh, uh, CEOs that have resigned, and it was just because they didn't make their quota. They didn't. It was just for something they said basic, but to me, it definitely has to be something bigger than that. They're not going to retire because they didn't make their quota, or however you say it. It's nonsense. They're just making stuff up. But again, look at all these sick people in the hospital. I don't mean like sick, from the flu, but people that take advantage of somebody else. Oh yeah, symbols will be their downfall, and it is. It is. We're seeing that. We're seeing that. Look how many of these rabbits we've been seeing, we've been catching. And once we see these rabbits and we follow them, that's another thing. Once we see these rabbits and we follow them, they lead to more. They lead to more. Just like that boat that I found. Uh, I found the rabbit. I followed him. I followed it. I tracked the vessel. And once I tracked the vessel, what happened? It led to four more people that were in question around that one. So yeah, so it's definitely leading us to more. Definitely. And what about this picture with Ivanka? Scanning that code. That QR code. I really don't want to. Can't really say that word. The flu too loud. But we all know what the flu is. But there's definitely something going on. And then remember, guys, this 19th is going to be Patriot Day. So that's what they're calling this 19th, the Patriot Day. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Lisa. I agree. I totally agree. Totally agree. Any med beds? I'll be healthy. Yeah. Oh yeah. And that day's coming. Yeah. They're just you know I've been looking at these things, and it's just there's just so much there's just so much to be questioned. So much to be questioned. But again, everybody, we're all searching for the answers, and we all want to hear it. But we just got to do our research. If I say something, I regardless of what I say, I still want people to do their research. And when I hear somebody else, watching another video, and I hear, what they're saying, of course, um, I have to hear it. I want to hear it too. I have to double check. That's one thing I have to do. You have to double check. But with this royal family here, I think we're going to see a lot of upset people. We're going to see some upset people, especially if these brothers don't want to walk next to each other. Their cousin is going to be a referee walking in between them. So yeah, I was just reading from different news sources, and it's yeah, something else. They're saying The new comes as a question swirls regarding what Prince Harry, he was stripped of his honorary military titles. Once he left, he was stripped. And I don't know why they're worried about his feelings. So that basically they're saying, oh, we're not going to wear our military outfits because we don't want to hurt Harry's feelings. Well, guess what? Harry left on his own. Nobody told Harry to leave. He wanted to leave. So if he was stripped of his military titles, then that's his fault. I wouldn't feel sorry for him. He left on his very own. So excuses. Those are just excuses. And we're going to be seeing. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of these hearing about people not wanting to wear their outfits. People not wanting to wear their military outfits. But believe me, there's when we don't see them wearing these outfits, we're going to know exactly what's going on. Can you find videos of remember that day? Yeah, there's just so much going on. I mean, I still been following these vessels. Still in the waters, nothing had changed. Matter of fact, let me. I'm gonna throw this map up here real quick. I did find a couple of U.S. ships that are closer up towards Canada. So let me just bring this up real quick, and so I can show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch screens. So give me 1 second while I just cut this off real quick, and let me see how I'm gonna do this. Okay, window. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Let me just move this over. Blow this up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here we go on this one. So, again, nothing has really changed. It's pretty much just been the same. Of course, we'll just go over and just take a look at this, the Ever Given, see what's going on there. There has one thing I did notice today, than the other days. There has been a lot of traffic going in and out of here. There has been a lot. Pretty much down here was pretty much backed up, and I was surprised a little bit. But other than that, seeing the Ever Given move, no, it didn't. One thing I did notice too is that the Mercy is a little farther out. I'm not sure if it's just making a little farther rounds, but it is farther out, and I did notice it was kind of next to this container here, this container ship. So here goes the Mercy. Let me see if you guys can see it on the screen. Sometimes I do put it a little bit high. Let me adjust this for you guys real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we do see the Mercy here. It's still pretty much off the coast of San Diego, behind San Clemente Island. We do have these other ships that are around it. This one doesn't have a picture. We do have this another Navy ops that's a little bit closer to San Clemente Island, not too far off. We do have these other warships that are closer in. But yeah, Lisa, the Mercy is still here in San Diego. It's just off the coast. So yeah, so we'll say here. This is so here goes the Mercy here. Let's see what else we could find. And yeah, this port is still looking bad. It's still looking bad. People were saying that it was clearing up, but clearly it still looks the same. It's still backed up. It is really backed up, and actually, I'm really curious about these ships because as the video that we've seen, it look almost like we were saying, a ghost ship. We really didn't see nothing on there. So I was looking today, and over here, and I believe it's here. They have a boat rental that I'm thinking about renting a boat there, and it's a small little 17 footer, but I'm actually thinking about renting it and getting really close to these container ships. My curiosity is just going overboard. So I'm definitely gonna try that. But yeah, it's still very much backed up, and I did find another. There's a couple military ships up this way, up towards Washington. It was a little closer to Canada's border, but again, we could click on it. We can see exactly what kind of ship it is, and there we go. That's what kind of ship it is. That's what kind of warship it is. So we'll just go ahead and just back out of here. And yeah, JR, thank you, thank you. And remember, just the ones that really stand out. If you could just delete those, and I appreciate it. And again, it's not respectfully. If we delete them, I'm sorry, but it's just yeah, this YouTube is amazing. They're definitely messing with my channel here. So we have this little research vessel out here. It says research survey. I did see. Let me see if I could find it. There was a Canadian ship out here. Let me just back up, and I did see a U.S. ship, another one that was a little closer up, I believe. Let me go ahead and see if we could find it. Yeah, there's some of these green ones are. Most of the green ones are container cargo ships that I just that I noticed whenever I search them. Sometimes they will be military once in a great while, but mostly these blue ones will be military, and then it goes down to the other colors that are out here. So we have this CG swordfish that is out here. It is a law enforcement vessel, U.S. Coast Guard, that is, of course, doing its job there, making sure everything's safe out there. But yeah, so there's definitely a lot going on, and the thing that I keep hearing is that just how bad the Philippine water situation is getting. Of course, we haven't really heard nothing on it, but I do read on it, and it's getting pretty bad out here. And of course, we got that situation with Taiwan, but again, we have those 200 plus fishermen. Those 200 plus fishing vessels that are out here, and the Philippine government is basically saying that they're not fishermen that are on it; they're actually military. So that's in question. They just want to see what's going on there. But when they tell them to leave, what do? Just ignore them. Just like everything else, they just ignore. So there's what do we got? We got China, Iran, Russia, Ukraine, just the Philippines. It's it's just amazing how much stuff is actually just going on. It's nasty. It's nasty times. But again, there's something going on. Remember this, guys. This is a joint effort. This is everybody at one time. Everybody helping. So let me go ahead and just zoom in. We did have that Nancy container ship that now is still here at the bottom. I think it's just barely making its way down. So I know it's here somewhere. I got it on my other account, and I don't. I've been cutting off this screen a lot, looking for it. Whenever I do, I forget to put it back on, and I end up talking to myself for a little bit. But I might have to do it. But it's here. So yeah, the last time I seen it, it was just barely making its way down, barely. And I did look up, and if you guys want to see the last video, I did put a link in the description on what it means when they say that armed guards are on board. So basically, what it is what I read and what that link said. It's they're not allowed to be in here. You're not allowed to be in here with weapons and such. So they'll basically be your security as you travel out of here, or something around that. You know what? And somebody had asked me yesterday too. Somebody asked me, "Hey, Miss Blue Moon." Somebody asked me yesterday to check out the Black Sea. So let's just go over here to the Black Sea and see if we see any vessels that are going to stand out. So let's just zoom in here and let's see what we can find and see if there's anything that's gonna. Let's start down here. And again, you know what? I'm gonna start off with these blue ones because most of these blue ones are basically the ones that we are looking for. So I am trying to do the searching. I am trying to look at the screen. So if I don't see basically on what you guys are interested in looking at, if you guys want to see a special location somewhere around, just let me know, and I will try my best to find it. So yeah, I've been looking at and this whole border situation is getting out of hand. This whole border situation is just nuts. So this is just a what to say? This is a pipe layer there. Let's see what else we see. GSP gateway. All right. Yeah. So nothing's really. I don't see really too much over here in this Black Sea over here. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Sometimes it just doesn't want to pick up, but we'll get it. Let me go to zoom in and let me go and see if anybody Jeffrey on YouTube. So let's get close over here too. I think what am I by you? Maybe okay, here we go. Let's look around this side by Georgia over here. Okay, you know what? There's amazing as it sounds. I don't think there's too much going on over here. I mean, I don't see nothing, and I'm pretty sure. You know what? We have been seeing over there on Monkey Works channel that there has been a lot of crafts, a lot of crafts, a lot of aircrafts out that way. I mean, they're just so many. Last time I checked over here, we seen a couple of. Let's see if they're still there. I seen quite a few of a military ships on here from all over. Sea Thunder, I think, is that the one? No, okay, no, that's something different. Oh, the other one. And yesterday, off the coast of San Diego, I believe, they were testing out the Sea Hunter, which basically hunts down submarines. Looks like he was doing a little bit of testing out there. We've seen it. We can see its past track on how far it went out and how far it came in, and it was something else. It was, and those things could run for a very very long time. And I think they were saying that they go for that they were low cost. I think I want to say like 20 million, well, in military costs, but they were going for 20 million each. 20 million each, and they could run up. They could run for days, weeks at a time, with no problem. And that they say that they could stay behind a submarine following it, and once that submarine just makes one little mistake, decides to turn, besides going straight, that's when it will let off a lightweight torpedo, basically, and just get its target. So yeah, and again, I did see the web page. The web page is looking good, guys. It's looking good. There's just a couple little flaws in it. I did do a little test run on it. The only thing I didn't like is that uh, it was just strange about uploading a comment or a photo, a picture, and basically when you would do that, it would send a message to the admin, and then the admin would have to click on it if it was okay, and that's something that I really don't care about. I want people to put up photos, of course, nothing crazy, but everybody wants to share, on the information we have, So I'm not sure if we're gonna go really with the photo, or maybe just a link on where we have this information, because I don't think we're really gonna what is this? I don't think we're really gonna be uploading too many photos there. Oh, sure. So okay, okay. I thought I read that wrong there. Hey there, Teddy. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Everything's going good. Thank you so much. Yeah, everything's going good. It's just yeah. I want to show you guys something too. How I have been. Uh, they have not been sharing anything. They haven't been putting my videos out there at all. So let me see. Since DC is done and everything going to be in Florida now, maybe you can check the waters there, see what's going on. Okay, yeah, Catherine, let me go over there. And again, yeah, YouTube has been attacking my channel, and matter of fact, let me just right before we do this Florida thing, let me just show you guys real quick, and then we'll go in here. So basically, here we go with this one. Uh, this was this was basically the day before yesterday on this graph. This is my YouTube analytics graph on how many views I was getting and how many views I'm getting now. So it was even higher than the 3,000 mark that we could see on the right hand side. It was even higher, but we could just see how it just gradually just started going down and down and down and down, and to basically nothing. And yeah, so they just keep doing this here. Hey, lady, how you doing? So yeah, so this is just something that they're just trying to keep everybody quiet, trying to keep everybody quiet. So, and again, I had to turn off my super chats, super stickers on, or whatever they call those. So again, if you guys wanted to support the channel, most people, like the others, but you would have to just do it through the video description. It's just they're just making it hard for me. They don't want to. Still don't. They still won't make the payment, but this one goes directly. So I don't know what's going on with those guys. So let's see. You know what? We'll start off on this side. Let's see what we can find. So first, I'll go ahead and just check these blue ones here. Okay, this is a supply ship that we have. I did notice a lot of we do have a lot of vehicle container ships coming in, vehicle transporters, or whatever you want to call those guys. Lady Sea Fox. We got a Ghost Searcher here. Offshore supply ship. Okay. Let's see if go out this way a little bit. Got the Aware. We got some tugboats there. We got some tugboats over there too. Give me one. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's just go out a little bit. Let's see anything else further out here, and then we'll check some of these green ones. So we do know that there's they are around. We do got Navy ships around Washington. That we just seen, of course, off the coast of California. So now we just got to see if there's anything out this way. I do got to start using the other map that I use a little bit more. Those do show exactly the military ships, and it's not just for the United States. It's for everybody. It shows every warship. This one is just I don't know. I just like using this one, even though it's a little bit. I mean, oh yeah, Lisa, I'm over here in California too, and it's yeah, it's strange. It's strange. I still walk around without my mask, and I go inside my my local store here, and people that are in there, every single one is wearing one. I just feel the stare down. Like, what's wrong with that guy? Look at him. He's not wearing his mask. He's not wearing his face diaper. Yeah, you're right about that. I don't need no face diaper. I haven't wore a diaper since I was potty trained at the age of 14. 14. Yeah, that's how these kids are now. I can't believe these respect is nowhere. So, let's go a little bit higher up towards this way, up of Florida. See if we see anything. And again, you know what? If we do not find something, I mean, because I know there's something here guaranteed. But if I do not find nothing, what I'll go ahead and do for tomorrow's video is I will locate them, and I will put a track on them, and I will definitely be playing this video. Playing the video of the vessels that are out here for who, I forget who asked about Florida. So let's get a little closer. I think these are pretty much just all container ships. And guys, and if you haven't seen my other video in my channel, You guys should definitely check it out. It's called "Can Missiles Be Fired from a Container Ship?" And of course, they can be from any kind of a container, whether it be on a cargo ship, whether it be on the back of a big rig. Um, yeah, they have these shows that had came out in 2019 that they were actually like a show, like a missile show, updated military equipment that they had in China, and they were showing I believe it was China, but they were showing them, and you could see the missile, we'll just call them launchers, actually uh, rising up out of the top of the container, actually, the doors opening up where you can, where it's getting ready to shoot its missile. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, I believe they started this thing for quite some time. I want to say maybe 19, 20 years that they've been, that they have, this has been in the process. And the United States already knew about it. The United States had already written some information on this. So I'm sure they do have some kind of a of a protection against it, some kind of something that will defect it, something that will I'm over here just okay, here we go guys. So let's see how far out we are. Okay, so we're over here in the Bahamas. So we got a French warship out this way. French military ops. Yeah, French military ops. So let's see where it's headed. Okay, its destination is unknown. It is in the Caribbean Sea, as we just seen it right now. Where is the ship going? It's just saying it's not saying where it's at. It's just again Caribbean Sea. We could go down. We could see its call sign, the MMSI. The flag is France. Military ops. Let's go back. Close this up, and let's just back up a little bit and just to see exactly where we're at. Okay, so it's pretty much, that's pretty much about, of course, by the Bahamas here, you can see. Not too far away from Florida, right here by Cuba, and on Monkey Works channel, you guys were people were saying that there was a lot of flying aircrafts that were around here, that it was abnormal to see, but I'm just kind of, let's see where this. Let me see if I can do a past track on this vessel here. So click on it. We could go past track. See where its location was at. Okay, so it was around here, this little island here, and it looks like it was just looks like it was hanging out here for a little bit. Looks like it really wasn't like it stayed in this location for a few hours, maybe, possibly. The green, you could tell that the green's in motion. Pretty much, I believe the red is not moving. So we can see that it did come out of here. Let's zoom in and see if we can see any ships that are around it that stand out. Of course, I don't think we see none here. Okay, this is tank full. Let's just click on this one just to. Okay, this is a. If anybody wants to do a research on this one, tank full. It is a pleasure craft. It is from the United States, and it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it was. At one point, it was. It was docked here. So yeah. So this. So it was. Yeah. So this French boat here. This French vessel. Yeah, it was hanging out. It was hanging out around here for a little bit. Lady S. Let's see this Lady S. Another pleasure craft. Let's click on it. Let's see what it looks like. It's always good to have a visual on what we're looking at. And wow, look at that. That is a beautiful craft right there. That is amazing. So let me just go ahead and back out of here and let's see what else we can see out here. See what else was around this French warship that is out here. And is this French warship out here alone? Um, okay, now did I lose it already? Okay, no. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got this French warship, and let me see if I could put a. Let's see if we could add a fleet. No, we can't add a fleet to that one. There's not enough. I gotta log in, which I forgot to log into my account there. Okay, so Costa. Okay, we don't see. We just see pleasure crafts. The eye. Okay. Let's zoom in to see what we see around here. Another pleasure craft. Looks like all these purple ones, yeah, most of the purple ones are pleasure crafts. So let's just zoom out of here and okay. So this French warship was coming out of this down here. So I'm just gonna go down a little bit and let's see. Let's check out these other blue ships down here. See if we see anything. Okay, that's not just an offshore supply ship. Tugboats. Well, but I'll tell you one thing. There's a lot of pleasure crafts down here, and these are pretty much all yachts. These are the fancy pantses out here. So so yeah. So these are mostly pleasure crafts down this way. So let me see these tugboats. Okay, let's go down here to what we call the spa. So let's check out this spa. Let's see what we see around here. See if anything stands out. The Mercy is still off the coast of Long Beach. Lucky. Yeah. So hey, chicken buddy. Hey, D, and you could bet, 2 days in a row of eating chicken, it won't be three. That's for sure. I could only eat the same kind of food for so long. Chicken. Oh yeah. So so let's check out Jamaica. Let's see what we got around Jamaica. If anything stands out, let's check out these blue guys because these blue ones. Okay, we have the U.S. in this ship here. Yeah, this is a loading. This is some kind of military vessel here. Okay, so um, let's see what this guy's doing out here. This is a USNS. But let me see. You know what? I can barely even see that. Okay, let's see what's around this guy here. What is this one here? A SARS aircraft. And I believe, yeah, the SARS aircraft. Yeah, you know what? We had one over there. Uh, I believe by Morocco, and it was on land. So we do have these aircrafts that sometimes they will show up as they will show up on this vessel, map for some reason. Why I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but they do show up. Okay, here we go again. We have another aircraft that is right next to this container ship, I believe. So let's click on it. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's a crude oil tanker that is next to this SARS aircraft. And if you guys, I don't know what a SARS aircraft is. It's basically used for searches and rescues. I believe. I believe that's what I seen when I looked it up. It was for searches and rescues. So we still don't see too much over here by Jamaica. Let's see if anything was coming up towards this way. Um, let's see if anything actually. You know what? Let me. Okay. So, you know what? Let me look from. Okay, let me back up. Okay, okay, let me look from this direction. We're gonna go work our way from the right to the left of what I call the exit on when you're coming farther out of the Suez Canal. So let's get on these blue ones here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be following this French warship and actually see where it's going to be going. Okay, I really don't see no more blue ones. I might have to start doing some searches for these green ones here. Okay, here goes a couple blue. And and again when I do my searches, I just like to go by color first. So I just start doing all the colors, and it just makes it a little bit easier. Uh, so we got a tugboat out this way. Okay, nothing really there. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, yeah. So pretty much nothing. Nothing besides that French vessel that we've seen coming out of here. Where it's going, I have no idea, but we will find out where it is going, and doesn't seem to be out too far off from Florida. Not too far away from Florida. So yeah, Lisa. I noticed that most of these green ones and red ones that we see, those are mostly cargo container ships. Like if we zoom in here and we see these green ones, every once in a while they will be some kind of a military vessel. But like we zoom in here, we can see cargo vessel, some kind of express. Zoom in this guy a little bit, another cargo vessel. So yeah, most of the red ones and green ones, I found out that they're mostly those kind of ships. So this here we go with the crude oil tanker that's still out there. Yeah. So yeah, so it's the same out here. I have been checking more over here on what we call the spa. Um, I do have a feeling that we will see something that will stand out one day, and I think it's going to be soon. So let me just go ahead and keep going. We don't see nothing here. Okay, and yeah, most of these green and red ones, they are cargo container ships. The purple ones are mostly yachts and pleasure crafts out there. So again, we click on this purple one, we can see that it is a sailing vessel. So we'll just blow that up. It doesn't have a picture. All it has is its where it left from. It doesn't have its where it's gonna go yet. It's just still cruising around, still making its ways. So let's zoom out of here and okay. So not too much here. Now we're gonna go up here by New York. Let's see if anything. Yeah, Paressa, the evergreen is still it's still, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and just go over here real quick so we could take a look at that. So we'll go over here to the Suez Canal, and I'll go ahead and zoom in, and then we can see. Yeah, we see more activity. We can see how they're actually all lining up to make their way inside of the Suez Canal. And right here goes the Great Bitter Lake. It looks like it's pretty busy in there right now. This is where pretty much where they just wait for their next command on where they want to go, or when it's their turn to go in. So here goes the Ever Given. We're going to click on it. It is at anchor. 2 days ago, it was the status was B, and B means that pretty much that the engines are just on, or it is going lesser than 2 knots. But again, it's not going anywhere. We do hear that the captain of the ship, and that they are on house arrest. They are being investigated, and the black box is also being investigated. So yeah, so all this is It's going down. It's going down. We're gonna hear exactly why this vessel, uh, what made its mistake, and and I'm pretty sure they're going through this through through this whole ship here. Yeah, they're gonna go through the whole thing there. So, oh, thank you. Hugs right back, Irma. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and zoom in right here. We can see that we have this this pleasure vessel, probably a yacht. Yep, and it is. And if we click on that, we'll go to the picture, and again, it's always good to have a visual on what we're talking about. We can see exactly what kind of craft it is. Looks like it's, wow, that's a beautiful place there. But we'll go in and zoom out, and we can see that if we hover the mouse button over, we can hover the mouse, and it does say, let me just click out of there. It does say armed guards on board. So you know, maybe somebody might want to do a little digging on that name here. You could go ahead and pause it, zoom in. You can see what kind of you know, who owns it. It might be somebody somebody that stands out. Oh, you're very welcome, Pressa. Oh, thank you, Vicky. I mean, Vicky. Why I always call you Vicky? Thank you, Lucky. Thank you so much. It's right when I see that name, I just see the V and the KY, and my mind is running so fast. It's so let's zoom out. Let's see what other crafts that we have here that are waiting to be next to enter the Suez Canal. See if anything stands out. Largo. Largo. What is that name? What's Largo? Largo. I'm not sure if I heard that name somewhere, or I'm not sure. It just sounds Largo. Largo. That sounds. Does Largo stand out to anybody? It's just. Have we heard that somewhere before? Hey, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. I gotta remember. I gotta read more slowly. I'm going too I'm going too fast. But thank you. Okay, so let's take a look down here a little bit more on the other one of interest. The other one of interest is the good old Nancy. So let's go see Nancy. Let's see if how far that one is down. And I think I couldn't find it just a little while ago, but I know it's making its way around the corner. And I'm still trying to find out why some of these are a lighter color, but I will find out. So here goes another pleasure craft down here, which most of these, that's one thing I noticed too. Most of these pleasure crafts down this way, when you're coming out of here, out of the Red Sea, when you're coming out, I noticed that you can't see what you can't see the information on them. It just says pleasure craft, but when you want to see the information, it doesn't give you that option. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but I will. I'm gonna look into it. Some curiosity. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead. I'm gonna cut the screen off real quick. I'm gonna log into my other account so that we could be able to find this Nancy a little bit easier. And if you guys give me 1 second, just let me just cut this off real quick. And you can look at that handsome little family there. And they sure won't be wearing their outfit, their military outfit no more. Alrighty, let me see. Okay, this is the one, guys. I got it. So let me go ahead, and this time I'm going to remember to turn it back on. Last time I was talking nonsense to myself. So, okay, here we go, guys. So, Maybe zoom out so we get a better idea exactly where we're at. When I zoom out, we can see, of course, now we just, she just came out of the Red Sea, passing up Yemen, right here on the side of the Yemen coast. So let me go ahead and turn off all the other vessels, and we can zoom right in on it, and we can see that yes, it's still her, it's still that one, and that one we really don't even. Again, let's click on it. Let's see its designation. Let's see if it changed it. Nope, and it's still going to China. So so let's see if it makes it all the way. Let's see if it's going to make it all the way to China. And if it doesn't make it up to China, because remember, guys, I could be wrong, but when we do hover the mouse over it, let me click over here. Okay, now it's not doing it. It does say armed guards on board, but what I read is what that means is that you're not allowed to have any kind of a weapon on these I guess maybe certain kinds of cargo container ships. So maybe they're not allowed to have weapons on these oil chemical tankers or anything that has to do with fuel. I'm not too sure, but I know that provide they do provide security as they're traveling through here. So so let's just go ahead and back up out of here. So let's go to the other ones of interest. We do have this one here. We're following this one out of curiosity. A subscriber had asked about this one here, and this one is called the Evergentle. It is an other evergreen, but this one was in question. So she had asked about it, so I just went ahead and just gave it a track. And it's been in this area for quite some time. It hasn't quite came out all the way. So I'm not too sure what's going on with this one, but it's been in here for quite some time. I want to say maybe over a week so far, a week and a half. And yeah, I'm not too sure why it's still in here. We had some other vessels in here that had already made their way out right over here, right up the coast of Spain, right here, this narrow entrance. But I call this the exit, just because I seen how those vessels do come out of here. So I just seen it. Yeah, so we'll just call that the exit. And then this is another one I was in a question about. This one here is a livestock cargo. Let's click on it. Yeah, livestock carrier. Sorry about that, guys. And we click on it, we can see, some more information. I always click on them, and I always say it's good to have a visual on what we're talking about. And this is exactly what this livestock container is. So, Reality 365 IP is flagged. And what do you mean exactly by that? IP is flagged. So let's get out. Oops, let's zoom out. Let me see who's up. IP Mark, your IP is flagged, brother. Oh shit. I'm not sure. I can't really see. You're outside. Okay. Flagging his IP on the motor and shadow ban his channel. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, I still don't see it, but maybe this video will come down. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, let me. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, check this out, Mark. So you can see, just get an idea. This is the YouTube analytics. You can see how many views I was getting on this channel just 2 days ago, and now you can see the difference there. You can see how far It's it went down. So so that's something. So let's go ahead and zoom back in here real quick. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so oh yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, this is the good old Nancy. So let's go back in this little area right over here and see what we see. So when we zoom in here, alrighty, really don't see too much. Okay, Bourbon Liberty. Let's just click on that one, see what we can see. Alrighty. Um, let's go back over here. Let's see if we see anything. I don't really don't. Oh, thank you so much, Stella. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's zoom in on this one. I believe we had zoomed in on the other one last time. And I remember that there was. We did have a couple of Great Britain vessels that were in this I believe this port here, and we did have a couple of the United States that were off to the side. So got the Sea Weaver, that one there. Okay, that one there. Alrighty. Troll report and masses the channel. It flags up the overloads, algorithm. Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to see where my IP was being where my IP was flagged at or shown. I can't see it. But anyways, I do have a VPN. But I was just wondering, just for next time, your IP is flagged. I'm just wondering if it showed up on a video or how did you see it, Mark? Did you see it in the video here or how did that go? Because I can't really see nothing on the output screen here of the IP showing. But let me just zoom out of here. Let me just go back. Let's go back over here on the other side of the Suez Canal. And oh well, let's see what these guys are right here real quick. These gray ones here. Because usually these gray ones are always in question too. These gray ones are always in question. So let me just okay, that was just that one. And I also noticed that I seen a large amount of pleasure crafts that are now in here, that are now in this part. It's amazing how many crafts there are in here. It's they were always off to the side. Okay, we got two more gray gray here. So let's click on this one. Yeah, I really don't have no idea, Scott. So I was just curious on that one, saying it was flagged, but possibly. I mean, because I could tell you this, my views had went down tremendously. They had went down by so much, so much. But I do run a VPN also, so those are your friends. So let me just go up here a little bit. This or you know what? There was I believe it was a French military vessel that was in here a while back. Let's just see if there's anybody else in here. Nope. Okay, let's see this guy. Nope. This little guy here. Nope. All right. So yeah, so it's pretty much nothing in here. It's still the same. Of course, the Ever Given is still in its same location. And I need to post on the network. Oh, okay, Mark. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for that information, Mark. I really appreciate it. For a minute there, I thought I might have slipped and actually showed it on this video here. But thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, you know what? Exactly. So I'm gonna have to keep changing that though. But thank you so much, Mark, for sharing that information. That's what I like about this community. That's what I like about this channel. I call this our family here because everybody shares great information. And again, look, Mark looking out, and this is just something that just stands out. It's great. Thank you so much, Mark. Gets flagged regardless of the channel, backup channel, it gets suppressed. Okay, okay. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to start changing over my start switching my VPN then to different locations. Yeah, thank you so much. You know what? I'm gonna stay on that. Yeah, because I noticed, of course, we get those. As Red always says, Red Step Stacker. You guys got to check out his channel. But he always says the blue zombie, the blue zombies. And when he was telling me about the blue zombies, at first I had no idea what he was talking about. I'm a little slow in that department. But when he was talking about the blue zombies, I was thinking in my head, wow, I'm thinking the movie is a blue zombie, and then about 20 hours later, it finally hit me. Oh, the blue zombies. Okay, now I know what he means. All right, so let's get over here. I believe this is one of these other locations, and I'm surprised it was not. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Okay, no, this is not it. 365 is alive. Yeah, 365 is alive. Hey, thank you, thank you, Titty, thank you. Yeah, we're just basically browsing around. I'm gonna take a look and see. Let me turn this off real quick for the other vessels so we can see exactly which vessels I was tracking. And of course, we're tracking the good old Nancy P. We're tracking the Ever Gentle on these locations, and again this livestock vessel over here that is now in the Black Sea. I'm just curious on where it's going, and I had followed this livestock vessel ever since it was down in the Great Better Lake. So that livestock vessel was parked, or not. I don't want to say parked next to it, but it was in the same spot as the Great Better Lake, and it was there for maybe about 3 or 4 days. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and just follow him, and let's see where it's going, just out of curiosity. And so now we just got into the Black Sea. I want to say maybe 2, 3 days ago, possibly. So we're just gonna go ahead and just keep our eye on that one. So. Oh, thank you, ELC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing the information. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna have to go ahead and just cut off the screen one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and change my tracking, on the vessels that I'm tracking to my other tracker, but it's just difficult to do it in secrecy. So you guys could go ahead and take a look at that wonderful little family there. The family that was stripped of ever wearing their outfit again in public. So so we got to keep an eye on that. Let's see if they do wear them, which I don't think so. We haven't even seen them in their main I'm not gonna even call it I'm just gonna call it a house. So so let's see. We don't even see them in there no more. They're in their little cottage now. Okay, let me see. Why can't I find my? Okay, let me try this way. Let's try that. Okay, that didn't work. Give me 1 second, guys, just as I hurry up and do this. For some reason, it doesn't want to enter. Okay, something happened here. Okay, let me see, make sure. 1 second, I can't find this. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, something is definitely going on with this. This is Oh yeah, okay. This isn't supposed to be this. Oh yeah, for some reason it's not. Okay, one more time. Let me look at that. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay, did we get it finally? Okay, good. We got it. I get my phone. I always have to have my my two-step verification on. Okay, yes, that is me. Okay, hit that, and now we got access. Okay, they're asking me again. I guess it's a three-step verification. First time I ever seen this. Okay, yes, it is me. Okay, there we go. Okay, click on that. Close that up, and now turn on the black screen. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now we can say bye to the other ones. We don't need to see them no more. So let's go ahead and see which ones we are tracking on this one. Let me go ahead and click on the fleet. We will zoom out. Okay, I remember all those alrighty. Okay, so let's zoom into this guy here. This one was just in question on why I was following it. The name just stood out to me, so I have been noticing it has been here for over a week. It is this yacht, and this one was also with the in the Great Bitter Lake, and that's why I was following it. And when I was following it from the Great Bitter Lake, it also had mentioned onboard guards, so it was just out of curiosity. So I do just want to see how long it's going to stay in that area. And when we get out of here, let's go and zoom out, and let's go to the other one that we have in question, the other one that we have been following. And I'm surprised it's not in another location with other vessels. So we could just zoom in here. Zoom all the way, and we could see. Okay, there it is right here. We zoom in, and people hate when I zoom in for some reason. This is the. Wait a minute. This isn't the one. This is the one we just came from. Let me zoom back out of here. Here it is. There it is. Let me zoom in over here. Turn that. Okay, we just zoom in, and we're gonna see the strange boat names that we seen last time. Okay, so here it goes. We have the Flying Fox over here. We could just zoom out. Let me just zoom out real quick, guys, because I know some of us love it when I zoom out. Zoom in and out. So we get to see basically on what country it is, on where he currently is. Okay, he's right off of France and Switzerland. Okay. So now we're just going to zoom back in. And then we're going to look at the other vessels that are next to him. Okay, so here we go. We're going to click on it. And again, it's the Flying Fox. And this is another one that's been under track. We're going to go ahead and click on it. This is the Flying Fox here. Good old, we'll call him good old Jeff. That's his yacht. So let's go ahead and zoom out, and we're gonna zoom back in because people love it. So here we go. We zoomed in, and now we have all these other crafts next to them. And if anybody's curious on what kind of crafts those are or who's the owner, when you zoom in, I can see better on my phone. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yes, at least somebody likes my zoom ins. All right, so we do have these crafts next to the Flying Fox, and we all know who owns the Flying Fox. And then we have this boat next to him, which is the Yalla, well, Yalla, and then we have these other ones that have this Has some pretty strange names. So some I can't even pronounce, but I will put the mouse over it so you guys could also do a your own little research on it. Um, and this is the one. This is the one that stood out to me. This is the one that actually stood out to me. Oh, wait a minute. I think it actually left. Oh yeah, it left, guys. Yeah, the vessel that had the weirdest name that I've ever heard in my life, and whoever put that boat name on there, they must have had one hell of a time because this name was long. The name of the vessel was called Boom Shakalaka Laka, and that's literally what the name was called. You can see it on my last video. I did pull it up. So if anybody who wants to look up Boom Shakalaka Laka, see who owns it. Uh, that is amazing. Let me see here. Okay, let me go ahead and turn that off. Sorry, guys. And again, if you guys, usually some people come in here and look. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Oh, let me see this one. This one looks like that other one here. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go to zoom back out here, and for those that do support the channel, of course it's not necessary, it's not mandatory, but for those that do, I mean, it is a big help. You would have to do it by clicking on the link in the description. You can, if you notice, I have turned off my super chat and super stickers, just for the fact that YouTube still hasn't sent out nothing to me. They're holding it for me. I feel like I'm being robbed by a bank robber, a bad cowboy. So hopefully they will release that soon. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna keep going, keep doing my thing. That's all we can do. Keep doing our thing. So let's look by here by the exit. There has been. I'm not sure if it's just looking around this little area here, but we have seen. There was a U.S. ship here, and there was also a Spanish ship here. And that Spanish ship here, the Spain ship that was here for quite some time. I want to say at least in between 3 to 5 days. It was just sitting there. It was at the same location. It was just like almost like if it was guarding this exit. I call this the exit. So it was like it was almost guarding it. So let me just we're gonna go ahead and just see if we see anything else here. See, so okay, we go. Yeah, you know what, ELC. When you mentioned that they still don't wake up, I have a feeling. I don't know why, and maybe I'm wrong. That people are going to start to. People are going to start to. And so if anybody does get anybody asking them questions on something that they were trying to let them know, and for some reason they just didn't want to hear it, or abandoned them because they didn't want to hear the information, let me know in the comments if anybody asks you for some information that you already know that you've been trying to let them know on. I'm just curious. I just have a feeling that we're going to start hearing about more people interested, and on more people are going to be interested on what's going on. Let me see. Dear, I'm sorry for the mix-up things. I'm always 365. Sorry, YouTube keeps bring my text. I get talking to my friends. 365. Hey, thank you, Titty. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, oh yeah. There's certain names I remember here, and I always appreciate the same people leaving the positive comments, and always the same people joining the live streams. I really appreciate it, guys. It really does mean a lot. So let me let's zoom out of here. I did see something that was we did have some more of these French vessels and Spain that were up here at this port here. They were up here, and they were just hanging out here right at this entrance. Let me zoom out. Let me make sure I'm at the right one. Okay, no, okay, here we go. They were right outside. I got my cat over here. I can hear him meowing. He's looking for some attention, and my little buddy, we gotta give him a couple little scratches on his head. He's a good little cat. But yeah, so there's nothing here in this area now, but this area was definitely did have some crafts, I keep calling them some vessels that were of interest. So now they're not there no longer. They have left either that or they have turned off their little transponder. Okay, so here we go. We got two Navy vessels here that are coming into what I call the exit. But today we're going to call it the entrance because they are going in. So we do notice that there are two military vessels from the United States. No, but we're going to see right now. Okay, so we got two Spain. Hey, you scared me, guy. So we got two Navy Spain warships. Boy, come on, boy. You're gonna give me a heart attack. So we got two Spain warships that are going to be entering the exit entrance here, and then we also got a it looks like a tugboat behind it that is now following it. So usually the last time I did notice that there was some Spain vessels that were coming in, that they were actually we had seen Great Britain and a couple U.S. ships that were right next to it. Oh, well, I don't want to say right next to it, but they were not too far away from each other. And so nothing really now. But if you guys do hear me scream, or you guys hear something that screams like a little girl, it's not me. It's my little cousin, scared of the dog. But it might sound like me, but it's not. Man, my dog almost gave me a heart attack. You guys almost really did hear me scream. But let's go down a little bit. Let's see if we see anything down this way. And again, okay, here we go over here. Let's see. We do have something here. Okay, okay, that's not showing up. We do have a lot of fishing vehicles. And then last time, I don't know if anybody has heard this, but there is something happening here in Morocco, all the way up to again what I call the exit. Up here to this point, they say that there is something underground that is through this point here. So after this live stream, I am going to throw on my news earthquake monitor. It does show all the earthquakes that are happening I will show the earthquakes happening from the last 3 days, so you'll be able to see them. The darker, you're going to notice the circles on the earthquake monitor. The red circles are going to be from a later, from an older earthquake, and the white ones are more from a newer one. So I will be posting that. I will be live streaming that next, and I'll be playing it for a couple hours. And I know some people I didn't like the fact that there was no music or there was nothing, so I thought I would go ahead and play a little storm. I thought I would play a little storm in the background where you guys are watching that live stream earthquake monitor, and it is up to date. It does refresh itself, I believe, every 30 seconds to 1 minute. So it is up to date, and also, that news live stream is also up to date. It's talking about what's going on, with all this stuff going around the world, and whatnot. So, and it also helps. It also helps as you guys watch it. Not that anything is Google has lit out anything, but it's still going. Yeah, yeah, Diane. You know what? Yeah, the dog did scare me again last night, and you know what? I'm not sure, but it's almost like they wait for me to get into me looking at the screen, like if they could see me concentrating on the screen, and then they let out a bark. I sometimes I think they do it on purpose. These you little fellas, you guys are scaring me. Okay, so again, I have been looking for this vessel that I have spotted over here, and I've been looking for it for the past 3 days. And I wish the first time I seen it, I would have put a a tracer on it. I mean, a tracker, but of course I forgot to. And I know that everybody would have loved the name. It would have made some people cry, but it would have made just about 99.99% of us laugh, have a good time. It was something that was something that just stood out, and I know for a fact that it was not in this area before, because if it was in this area before, I would have definitely remembered it. But it was there's no way it was in here. So let me go ahead and zoom in on this gray guy over here. It doesn't look like really too much. I know we had a couple of another warships out here that were from Spain, I believe. Let me go ahead and yes, Lisa. Yeah, we do. Let me go ahead and take you there, Lisa. I want to show you right now. We did find it. Let me go ahead and back up. And again, I hate to mention this, but those who support the channel, you guys could go ahead and just click on the link in the description. I just have to say that just because the super chats are off, and I don't want to use them right now because I don't know what's going on with these guys, man. I don't, with these YouTube characters. I mean, not Google. I keep saying YouTube. But these characters over here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna zoom in right here. We're zooming into New Zealand, I believe. Okay, we're zooming into New Zealand, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look right over here. And there's gonna be a couple of them. Hey, thank you, D. Thank you, D. Lovink. Thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, I'm just trying my best, and for those who appreciate it, thank you so much. And for those who don't appreciate it, well, there's always other channels. But for now, let's see what Lisa was asking for. So so here is there. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. You know what? I think it might be on another account. I think Rupert's vessel. No, it's You know what? I don't think it's on this map here. But we do have the dancing hare, the beast, and the Odyssey. No, it wasn't the Odyssey. It was Rupert's. But you know what? I did find it. He was on a sailing yacht. He wasn't on a motor. I mean, well, motor one. He was more on a sailing one. I found it. But matter of fact, it was something similar to this sailing vessel right here. It was something similar to this one. Let me go ahead and click on it, get a better visual. This yacht here belongs. It's named the ADIX. ADIX. Either one. But you guys could go do a little research on that. I believe this vessel belonged to John Bolton. John Bolton was caught for trying to, I believe, smuggle a painting or trying to sell a painting, but something that had to do with the painting. Yeah, John Bolton, I believe his name was. But you could look up the name of the vessel, and you could do some research on that one. But you know, let me do this. Let me cuz I want to show her the Rupert vessel. Okay, this okay, so cuz he was Lucky, I think Lucky was the one that was asking for the Rupert vessel. He was uh, traveling right next to the Flying Fox. They were actually going right next to each other, and I was actually following them both. And I thought they were going to go to the same location, so I thought that I would just put a tracker on this Flying Fox here. But obviously, I it was my bad. I should have put another one on the other craft, but of course I didn't. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it's not around here. Yeah, so let's just check these docks real quick. Let's see if we can find it. Let me just go and just check this coast because it's they were definitely traveling next to each other. So I'll just go and check these real quick for you. So let me go ahead. See if we see anything over here. Yes, yes, Lucky. Yeah, I had found that one, and it's amazing how many people are right next to each other. So let's okay. We got the Sally. That one. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. None of those. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look on this side because uh and it's strange because we had the Flying Fox and the one Lucky was mentioning. We actually had them uh, together just about since they were out of the Suez Canal. Ever since they made their way through there, they were um, they were together. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see this one. Okay, wait. Let's see this one. I re- Man, I just heard that explode. I've been hearing these explosions every night for like the past just about a year, every night. And I look on my ring. I don't know if anybody else has. Well, if you look on your ring, you could see the radius of other things that have happened around your city, and everybody in there, they always ask where is that explosion coming from, and nobody seems to know, and it's been going on for about a year, and I'm still curious. Okay, we got the Lady Marie, Lady whatever. I can barely even see that. So let's just go ahead and well, all right. Let's go ahead and zoom out of there. So let me take a look. I want to see because they were traveling with each other for quite some time. Okay, let's see what this guy is. Let's see this Royal Wind here is a pleasure craft. This one just Royal Wind. It's a sailing vessel from Great Britain. Let's see where this guy is going. Again, unknown. Some of these names they just stand out for some reason. Um, they just I don't know. They just catch my eye. They just something about it. Something I don't know. Just something weird. So zoom out. Okay. Cause Ukraine. Okay, let's take a look over here by let's go look by Russia. Let's see if we see anything by Russia. So let's zoom in. Let's take a look at these blue crafts. See if we see anything that's gonna stand out. We'll go ahead and go out a little bit more and a couple tugboats, cargo boats, and we got all these. I think these are all fishing vessels. Yeah, see, these are all fishing vessels. And except this gray one, which we can't see exactly what it is. We got a cargo vessel, another fishing vessel. This should, oh yeah, okay, the tanker. Okay. Let me just zoom out real quick. Exactly. Let me see where. Um, let's go on this side. I believe it's. This is more the side that we want to be on. Make sure. Go down. Okay, yeah. Let's look in this little area right here. See what's going on over here. Okay, we've got a couple of tugboats. We got these oil tankers. Cargo ships. Okay, another cargo ship. These green ones. Oil tanker. The reds. We're gonna go out a little bit and. Yeah, you want to look at the. Yeah, we take a look at the Black Sea here. See what's in there. If you guys want to see, take a look in there. Got these pleasure crafts. Oh yes, yes. Okay, she got it. All right. Okay, so let's go take a look at this Black Sea real quick. Let's go in here and see what's going on. Let me go to zoom in. Alrighty. And here we are back in the Black Sea. Let's see if we see anything else on the. See if we see anything over here on the. On this side. Look at all these. Look at all these ones just gathered up for some reason. Just kind of stands out. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's yeah, eggshell because we really can't talk about too much. And if you see anything, Jr. or Moon, yeah, just please just delete it respectfully, guys. I'm sorry, you know, if your comment gets deleted, but it's just we really are talking on eggshells here. It's just and as I showed you before, they're just messing with my channel, of course. So yeah, they're. And again, I have 4 more days. 4 more days until one of the strikes does come off. Okay, now this was one of the ones that I've seen. This Lucky Star, General Car. Let's look at this last. Oh, not the fleet. Let's look at this past track. Okay, so we just left this port now. So since it's left, I want to see if there's what crafts are around it that might stand out to us, that might have a name that just might mean something, might put us in the right track. Okay, go back over here. Okay, nothing. What? Lord who? Lord Willington. Okay, nothing there. Okay, we're gonna back up a little bit. Okay. So, all right. So okay, we pretty much run along the coast here. We got these the blue ones again. Our cruise ships. Okay, our this here a passenger ship, something that carries people that are not in trouble. So. Let's go and take a look down this way. Usually the gray ones here will be some kind of a security or some kind of a rescue ship. We're gonna go back over here. Let's go right into the heart of the. Oh, what is this? Okay, what is this here? We just found this guy right here. Huh. All right. Okay, so this is let's check out its let's look down here a little bit. It's the call sign SVCG9. All right. let me see something here, guys, real quick. Let me see when my ring was going up and make sure I don't got nobody, no haters trying to break in here. So let me just go ahead and. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, okay, let's continue here. There was a possum in the backyard. The possums are coming out early now. Okay, so there's really nothing really standing out too much in this Black Sea except that one, the livestock carrier that I am tracking that is going inside. Let me see if it's on this one. Okay, no, it's not on this one. It's on the other map, and this is another one that I was tracking for some reason. It was just a name that just stood out. And when I first learned how to use this button here, to silence somebody in the chat room. This is who I thought I was because I had powers like you never believe. So I thought I was actually this guy right here. I thought it was Thor. So so I'm just following this one. This one just stood out to me for some reason, just because of the other crafts, the other vessels that it was around. So okay, so it's going to New Orleans. So I'm gonna keep tracking this one just to see exactly where it's going. Um, this one, it just stood out. It was just basically just the other vessels that it was around. And what I'm gonna do, what I usually do, is I just wait until I see where this vessel is going. When it does go to its port, I will then check the other vessels that are around it, and then I will look up the call sign and the vessel name, uh, just to see who it is, just out of curiosity. So it looks like it's and this was in the Suez Canal. Um, it started off towards the bottom of the by Yemen, towards the bottom of the Red Sea. Um, so it did make its way all the way through, and it looks like it's coming up to possibly making its way to Florida or somewhere off the coast. But I could tell you one thing: if this Thor, I just like saying that name now. If we do if we do see that vessel going over here to what we call now the spa, yeah, then there's pretty much going to be under then it's really to question on what that Thor is carrying. So again, I've been following it ever since it went through the canal and from the Red Sea. So just out of curiosity, again, on the ships that were around it. So we're gonna look over here one more time just to see if I missed anything, and then I will be ending the live stream. Sorry guys, I just have to get something in my stomach. I haven't ate yet, but let's see what this guy is. Okay, this is regular container ship. Um, you know what? I want to take a look over here by Texas real quick. Let's look right here by Texas. Let's zoom in here. Uh, See if there's any kind of any vessels that are going to stand out. And then you know what? Actually, before I do end, I'm going to go and we're going to look at we're going to take a look at the Mercy. We're going to see if it went out farther or if it's actually working its way back into port. I actually forgot which way it was going, but I know it's there. We did see it, but I definitely just wanted before I end the stream just to make sure on where it's going. So let's click on this guy here. Hey, thank you, Titty. Thank you so much. Yeah, good night, um, I should be back on tomorrow. Um, either way, I will be back on tomorrow, and then again, after this live stream, I am going to be putting on the earthquake monitor with the storm background, so you guys could nobody gets too bored looking at a round ball with a bunch of numbers on how big these earthquakes are. I'll tell you one thing: there is a large amount of, I mean, there's just so many earthquakes going on, and like they say in the Bible, you know, it's we're going to notice a lot of things are going to be different. A lot of things are going to be changing. So something's definitely going on. Something is definitely going on. So let me go ahead and zoom in. I mean, not zoom in, but we're just going to see what type of vessels these are real quick. Okay, that's a pilot vessel. Okay, now we're going to zoom over here real quick. Over here to California, right here by San Diego, and we're going to see exactly how far this Mercy ship is at. Okay, so yesterday, I believe this is it. Okay, that's it. So yesterday, around this cargo vessel right here, this is where the Mercy was at, was mainly hanging out, and we can see that its last position did come out from San Diego. It did go to San Clemente Island, and it just hung out around here for a few, and I guess it just went a little bit farther out. So let's go ahead and click on that. And we can see that it is the Mercy here. And oops, sorry guys. We are going to look, and we are going to see that it is the Mercy hospital ship. We could click on that just so that we could just take a look at this great ship right here, and we that is one big ship there. So let's go ahead and go back. Did I hit the wrong button? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out, and we are going to see. Okay, I have not noticed that before, but okay, before I do get some food in my stomach, I don't want to lose too much weight. Even though I gained all these pounds by being inside. Okay, so we do. It looks like the Mercy is coming back in. Matter of fact, let's just do a patch track just to make sure. Okay, we can see the exact path that it did take. Right here, it looks like it was just making its little rounds right here off the coast, and then it just it almost looks like it's writing some kind of a handwriting there. But so so it did go out a little bit farther. So yeah, so it does look. We can see right here it did turn back towards the coast, so we do know that it is hitting back. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit right back into the San Diego port there. And then right now we do see that this is there should be a crude oil tanker here, and then we do see that there is this U.S. military ship, but what kind? It's not telling us. And again, they could always just turn off their little trackers. Oh, it is going to show us a picture. So again, if they don't want to be seen, they can make themselves not be seen. There's no surprise with these guys. They're not going to spend a $50 billion. Spend $50. I mean, $50 billion on a vessel. Why do I keep saying $50? They're not going to spend $50 billion on a vessel to be spotted by a pretty much an app or a software, as we say. But we can see that it is out here. It is out here farther than usual. Really don't see them out here too far. And you know what really was kind of stood out to me maybe about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, when I was on this software here, is that I actually seen a Canadian warship that was down here for some reason. I'm not too sure why it was here, but it was here. So there's really nothing too much. We have been noticing that the same ships are still in the same area. We still got the Ever Given in the same location. Here in Long Beach, we still have all these container ships that are still backed up. We still have the other Flying Fox in the same location. It hasn't went there for maybe the past, I want to say maybe the past week. It hasn't moved. Um, the other ones that had got there to New Zealand, those have been there maybe for the past 3 or 4 days. And so, yeah, so they're still there. Look at this one, guys. Look at this ship. It looks like this crew here on this Navy vessel. It looks like they're going to be trying to have some fun. It does say that they are headed to Disneyland. The destination there is Disneyland. So let's see how they're going to get there. But let's see the past track. Okay, so it's past track. Came out of here, out of Mission Beach. Came up and circled right back around. Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna end it on that note, and pretty much everything looks the same. And I will be on tomorrow, probably around the same time. If you guys haven't turned on your notifications or checked them, people were saying yesterday that they never got one. So maybe we want to double check for that, and I will definitely be back on, and we'll just go ahead and leave it on that. So again, everybody, thank you for joining the live stream. Love you guys all. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for the kind comments, and I seen everybody was learning everything, learning off each other. That's the main thing, is everybody learns off of each other. So once my webpage is ready and done, I will share that information. I will go over a tutorial, just basically how to go around it and how to get around it, how to upload pictures and whatnot, and how to share links. So I will see you guys together. See you, Jr. Blue Moons, Lucky, D Loving, D Loving Link. Yes, you know what? Just talking about all this chicken, I just might have to eat some chicken. Thank you. Lisa, Paressa, Carol, Diane, KR, Jake. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. And again, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I will leave it on this note, as you can see on your screen. So you guys take care, and I will